This is with Jodave. Let's have a quick weekly recap of all the setups I dropped last week, and let's see how each setup plays out. So the first setup which I dropped on this page is XAUUSD, and in that video I stated clear that price is reacting from this other block we have here, which we had price ejecting to somewhere around here that particular day from this particular order block, and I said we are actually going to be looking for a buying opportunity that might be seeing a new trend on gold. And each green levels target here I have here, each green here signifies each target level I'm targeting. This is the first level target, the second and the third. So each zone here signifies the levels I'm targeting. So if I go straight to the daily time frame, in that particular video price was somewhere around here, around this high, and I stated that we need to see a pullback into a valid order block on the lower time frame that we get in, and we take the buy right from there. So that was what I stated in the video, and I got this very beautiful entry on the 30 minutes time frame. So if I go straight to the 30 minutes time frame, so you can see it, this is actually the trade here. So this was the last order block which was left here, so you can see it, and price retraced into that zone, and I got in right there, having my first level target at this very green bar and the second one at this very green bar. Though I said I'll be buying all the way to that high, this high which I'm like, but I'm not just going to be trading straight like that. I'll actually be trading my stops, or I get in, put TP, then look for a pullback again, then get in the trade. So at this first one, price gets to this high here, this was a risk reward of 1 to 8 trade. I got in this first trade, so a risk reward of 1 to 8, and price gets to my first level target, which I took partial, then I break even the position, and price pull back. You can see this was the last order block left here again. So when price was pulling back again, I just tested it to see if price is going to react from that zone, and I could see immediately price started approaching it. You can see the weakening trend, so you can see the red candle getting weaker. So I just put a pending order, so this tapping in again, stop loss below here, and same latest target still comes to this particular high here, this particular high, and you can see price is just to get to this high. So we have price closing this way on Friday. So the first one was a risk reward of 1 to 8, and at the moment at least we're sitting down on a risk reward of 1 to 6 on this first one, and this second one a risk reward of 1 to 14.3. so we are sitting on about risk reward of 1 to, so if I just show you guys on this present price action now, so we are sitting on a risk reward of 1 to 4 on that one. So now we have a risk reward of 1 to 6.4, that we have a risk reward of 1 to 10 playing out right here as I speak to you. But looking at this price, the way this price closed this weekend, I could actually see the price came back to this supply zone here, tapped into it, taking liquidities of this high, then respected the zone and was dropping right from there. But I'm not just going to say close the trade like that. So what I'm going to wait for is I also have this counter trend line playing here. So anything that makes price come below this trend line, like we had something like this, like we have a push into this place, break below it like this, I can go in closing below it. I'm going to be closing out my position right about here. Anything that make price close below this trend line, at the same time close below these last or these zones we have here, so it means I'm going to be closing out my trade. And so looking at the results so far, gold has done very well for us this week. Gold plays out very well. Company which I've dropped analysis on this page was GBPUSD. So if I just go straight to, so this is GBPUSD right here in front of me. So if you actually watch the video, price was trading around this high there, and in the video I stated something. So if I just go to the 4 hours time frame, so let's go to that time frame and let me explain. So from the 4 hours time frame, I stated something that until price is able to close above this high here, we are still what, bearish. It's only a structure giving us above this that is going to make us bullish. And here I also stated in that video that there was the swing gear. So if I just have to put them out, so I said in the video that there was a swing gear and there was another swing gear. So these two swing gear confirmed what I said, that it is actually a failure swing. But the only thing that will confirm this as a failure swing is if price is able to close above this high here. And if you look closely very well, you actually see that price never closed above it. Instead, it took liquidity of this high, then dropped again. In the analysis which I dropped on the channel, I stated something that if price react with price at this very region here, that if price should react with it and push up and break the structure, then we may start looking for a buying opportunity. But instead, price gets to this high and what you can see is play down, even later break this swing, the failure swing that I said we had here. So it's actually very close to it now. It has not broken it yet, but you can see that it has breaking the trend line already. So which looking at this price action here, we are still bearish and we are not able to get in a position for a buy. So this coming week, actually going to be looking for a short opportunity on this particular pair GBPUSD. So if you're finding value in this content, you want to click on that follow button now, drop a like on the video, and also share the video to many as possible as you can. So this is for GBPUSD at the moment. We are still neutral, which was what I stated clear in the video, that until I see confirmation I remain neutral. But now I've seen a confirmation of a bearish structure, so now I can start looking for a what selling opportunity this coming week. So this is for GBPUSD. The next pair analyzed was also US30. So let's go to US30. So right here in front of me is US30. So in that video, this 4 hours time frame. So in that video, I stated very clear in the video, I have two different other block, which I have this one down here. I also have this one up here. I said price we actually approach one zone first, then to go for the other. Now in the video, I was actually anticipating for price to go for this one first, taking out this high, then we can have a sell right from here, sell it all the way to the downside. At the time price was somewhere here, you can see we actually went up a little bit, which I say I cannot take this trade buy trade because it's a rich word of 1:2 and I don't trade 1:2. So I can see price never get here. If ideally price have taken liquidity of this high, tapping into this zone properly, then I have taken a sell right from there all the way down, which I said, which if I take a sell, I'm going to have my first level target below this low here, and the second level target all the way to this green bar. I can see how price is collapsing. Though price went in our intended direction, first move up, then a drop. We had that, but didn't get to our area of interest, which is PO high of where we are interested in getting in this trade. But we actually was moving in the direction we anticipated for, which is the bearish direction. So US30 actually played according to our analysis, but didn't just give us a entry. So that was still a very nice analysis on US30, and that was very fine. So the last one which I dropped on the channel was FRA40. I had FRA40 right here in front of me, and you can actually see, without talking much further ado, you can see FRA40 is actually playing out very very well, and almost even close to our target. This is a risk reward of down to 11.5 on this trade. The risk reward was very very massive. Now in the video I explained how to get in this trade. I draw this other block from this same 4 hours time frame. I said price is actually reacting from there at the moment, but I'm kind of concerned about this reaction we have here because these are just was equal highs. So I would like price to do something like this. At the time price was trading on this trend line, I would like it to push clear of this high, then will drop and it tests this area, then we continue selling downward. That was what I was anticipating for in the video. But actually getting, and also said that the only confirmation, which is the last confirmation that you need for you to confirm that the structure is about to start selling or we are bearish back, is for price to break this trend line. This is the last confirmation we need, and that was exactly what I was getting in this trade. So you can see on the 4 hours, this was like a break and a retest. So if I go lower in time frame, that let me go to like the 30 minutes time frame. So looking at this 30-minute time frame, you can see I had a very clear break to the downside, which gave me what my market structure shift after when I had this massive. After when I had this market structure shift was when I waited for price to pull back into the last zone that was left, and you can see price pull back into it, having a pending order right here, and just pulling my stop loss. Though when I get in this trade, my stop loss was, excuse me, so my stop loss was above this place here like this. So immediately price started moving in my direction, like we went at this drop, then price pulled back again and started moving in my direction again. Then I reduced my stops to this area here, which actually gave me a risk reward of 1 to 11.5. Before it was a risk reward of 1 to 7 on that trade. And you can see the trade is playing out very nice, and we are almost close to TP. Looking at this price, the way it's moving, I said I'm going to be targeting the upper bound of this place. The reason being that price might actually want to decide to respect this other block and start buying from there. So which is why I'm just trading to the place where price will be interested in tapping in for a buy. So these are four pairs which I analyzed on the group. These are four pairs which I drop on the channel, from gold to GBPUSD to US30 to FRA40, and gold actually played out very perfect. GBPUSD didn't give us any entry, US30 didn't give us any entry, but went in a direction, and we also have FRA40 with a very beautiful trade playing out. So in real time, I used to share this setup in my trading community on WhatsApp, also Telegram. So if in case you have not joined any of this platform yet, you want to check the link in the description and join. So when I drop this setup in a real time, you can catch it and trade. All I did on this page here is I just dropped the analysis of what I'm expecting. But trading it real time, if you want to catch it with me, that's when you need to join my free community to actually catch all this free trade. And I'll also take a very nice trade which looks similar to this of around 40, which is now 100. So if I show you now 100 right here, so you can see actually we had a very full TP on that one already. Same thing was a break of the trend line and a retest. So actually this from 40, I actually dropped this on the blue back to back, even right from this first position here. I dropped it on the back, and I also stated when we hit our full TP market open Monday, I said I'll be looking for a retracement to a very valid zone that I get in again for a short. So now, getting it for a short, I've also dropped the same reason the group a very long time, like 3 weeks ago, and that's just what I'll be trading off. And but apparently, I can tell you now, 100 is still bearish. So it's just to have a nice pullback into another value zone that will drop the market again. So this is just what I do in the community. So you can, if this interests you, you can check the link to the community, join, and I catch you in the next video. Peace out.